Alright, one of these days I'm going to get a tripod mount on the dash here so I can do this in relative safety. Let's see, 5:30 we left Austin, or left home. It's 5:50 now. We're just clear of kind of the downtown craziness. Full tank of gas when I left home. Let's see, this is Saturday the 15th, I think. The plan was I was going to do some packing last night, but typical after work, I was pretty tired. Decided I'd go to bed, quote unquote, early, which ended up being closer to midnight-ish, 1 o'clock by the time I fell asleep anyway. So then I was going to get up early because I went to bed early. Well, I think it was 8:30 by the time I crawled out of bed. Load up the storage totes, get them on the truck, and hit the road by noon or so. So yeah, we're about 6 hours late, something like that. We do have a good load though. We did really good on that. I got the stand-up desk. That was kind of cool. I didn't know if I was going to make it, but that actually worked out really well because I stacked up totes. I put the desk in upside down and then stacked totes inside of that, and that just rides happy as can be so far. I got both of the Recaro seats, which I didn't expect to get. So at first I thought I was going to put some totes in here, and then I thought, okay, 3D printer, the big computer, the three 24-inch monitors are all in the front in the cab. It's all kind of blurry right now. I'm tired. There's a lot of frickin' stairs up and down. But I've got all of the big stuff now, I think. I'm not going to record a whole lot on this trip. Anyway, that's it for now. We're on Highway 290 West. Okay, the only thing more exciting than doing this in the school bus in the daytime was do it in the truck at night. I can see the bus reflectors in my headlights, or in my, with the flashlight. Drive. Bus is straight ahead of us there. Oh, this is so sketchy. Still tracks. I want to do some weeding here tomorrow. Crunch. Oh man. How about there? Yay! Let's check for damage now that we're here. Yep, it all looks good. Get the bus opened up. It is now just 1:59 a.m., so 2 a.m. So yeah, it's pretty dark out here. So I've got a few lights in the bus, but this one takes the cake. It's a LED work light that is just awesome. Got it on stand. And from here, it's almost daylight. So life is good. And the moon in the background. Okay, back to work before I kill the battery. That's running off the inverter in there. So, sticker. Remember that's there. Don't look at the light and walk right into it, right? I wanted to get a quick shot of what the truck looked like loaded. The wooden piece is my stand-up desk, which used to be an entertainment center. There's a folding table there. This is one of the spaceship cockpit tabletops. Those totes are, I think, 4 high for the first 2 rows and then 3 high after that. The black parachute bag is full of clothes, mostly that I don't wear. Monitor stands, holds 2 monitors each, so there's 4 there. One of the guys I worked with was throwing away a bunch of computer stuff, so I picked up, what, two printers. Also, there's a VCR there that I'm going to take apart for parts. And all your various doodads. Filing cabinet, my 2 spaceship chairs. These are the leather Recaros that came out of a Mercedes. I think 15 totes in all. We killed another cactus coming in, it looks like. Hopefully these tires don't go flat by morning. Okay, this has been a hell of a day. Hey, focus, look at that. Let's see if we can take this along, that'll help a little bit. So, starting from the back, and we'll start shutting stuff down here too. Actually, go wait a minute. So there's the battery and the inverter underneath all the wire. This was the light that I had outside on a stand. Worked out really well. 2 tabletops from the cockpit. This was from before, 100 feet of insulation, and 3 spare tires from before. On the outside, you can't really see them, the white tape. There's 3 solar panels hanging out there right now. So we brought this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 totes, plus the filing cabinet back there, plus some angle stock that will get repurposed. Another light, the 2 chairs, duffel bag full of clothes, whole pile of old computers. I haven't even unloaded the cab yet, there's more stuff out there. This big giant chunk of wood. This tabletop I'm actually liking. This will be a workbench. I screwed up. This was supposed to stay in the back because the computers are going to be up in the front, so I'm going to have to move everything again. Which may or may not happen right away. I haven't decided yet. Not tonight though, for sure. For sure not tonight. The Actrix. Okay, that's almost reasonable. That would make my life better. Oh. I'm a dork. I have my tripod. So, this is 1 week after the last time I was out here. Alright, so today is... Hey, look at that. Ah. Okay, consult the charts. Sunday, 16 April now, at 3:15 in the morning. Okay, so this is Sunday. I have to be at work on Monday. Friday night, typical, tired after work. Oh, there we go. So I was going to pack those 15 totes, half of them were sort of packed. 3/4 of my apartment, it seems like, is things staged in totes where I kind of went by system. So for instance, there's a tote that's got what, 2,000 pieces of Lego in it, and then another tote that's labeled clay and wax for making models and that kind of thing. There's totes of tools and totes of one whole tote full of action figures, which officially are for doing storyboarding and possibly stop motion animation. I bought a bunch of them one month. One, I wanted to see if I could use them for stop motion. The answer is no, not really. They aren't rigged right. They don't have enough rigidity in the joints and you can't adjust them, so they get floppy. So it's hard to get up as specific pose. But what's good about them is you could use the hands and the head and all the accessories. So the clothing, the boots, helmets, there's flight helmets and scuba diving gear and all kinds of stuff. Now the problem is they're probably too small for anything serious, but it's a matter of scale because they're small. It's you don't need as big of a stage. You know what? I'm going to start the heater up because it's going to be cold tonight. I got a feeling. Whoosh. Might have too much light to see what it's doing, but that white area in the middle is, I think, a ceramic something heater, catalyst heater. So it's got a nice layer of blue flame running across it and it's slowly turning red. You should start seeing the red pretty soon. Kicks a lot of nice warmth. So, okay, we'll let that go. I know, not hardcore like I used to be, but hypothermia isn't all it's cracked up to be either. It's freaking me out because probably one more trip coming out here. What I want to do, well, if I think I can make it in one more trip, I'll just come out one time and be done. Alright? If I think I can't make it, I'll come out next weekend, go back for Monday, and then decide if I'm going to take the next week off. Let's see. So, out in the truck still, on the front seat is the grandpa lamp. Mr. Trussell used to do really nice stained glass lamps and windows. He did windows for churches and stuff like that. So one year he made, actually it was for my wedding present, made this beautiful Tiffany style lamp. Find a spot in here that I can hang it up where it's kind of out of the way. I've lost my ambiance. That's actually not terrible. That's terrible. You think you got a cool 4x4 truck, but I was hitting everything with the truck and the bus straddled everything. I got way more ground clearance with the bus than I do with my truck. Oh, it's nice to be out here. Okay, I'm done. Oh, good morning. First alarm went off at 6:30. I thought I was going to get up, and now it's almost 10 o'clock. Now I'm up. Slept pretty good. I was tired. I was cracking myself up on the way here. I had a few ideas and things that I actually put on my list that I apparently didn't read. I was going to bring some cleaning supplies. I do have some sponges, but I don't have any soaps or like simple green was one of the things I was going to bring. And my broom and my dustpan and my little picker-upper broom sitting right by the door. I'm sure I tripped over it 3 times because I was in the truck 3 times and I kept thinking, dang, I'm forgetting something. I look around, oh, I need this. I run upstairs and I grab one more thing. And then I come back down and it's just beautiful out. We'll have to open some doors, let the bugs in, let the heat out. So, I think I'm probably gonna stay here for a couple hours, get some breakfast. I only have a little bit of coffee in my cup. I didn't bring any extra coffee here this time, so. I know there's food here still. I left some oatmeal, and there's still some water. Oh man. Okay, we'll get the day started here. Stay tuned. Okay, take a little break here. I think it's about noon probably by now. 11:51, pretty close. Okay, let's see. The bed where it was, no change there. I've got my command center, kind of roughed out anyway. This is perfect. I mean, I got just enough room to walk comfortably through here without any real problem. So from the front, got your 2 seats, set up for the monitors. Those white tabletops are 24 by I think 48, probably about that gap. So gives me just enough room. My kitchen with running water. Microwave, got my cooktop for now, cooler, it's full of non-cold food right now. My 2 folding tables. These are 6 feet long and I think they're 30 inches wide. Something like that. So that gives me a lot of room down the middle. I mean, you can see where the aisle was for, you know, when the seats are in. I've probably got, 3 or 4 feet down the middle here all the way back. The totes are the same width as the workbench here. Just so happens. And I got 5 totes high by 3, 4 there. I can't go 6, that's where the ceiling starts to come in. And then I got a few more totes under the tables here and one up there. For now, generator and batteries are back here. That's probably going to change. The bus has a battery box just below the driver's seat area. So, I am quite happy to see I will have enough room. This is kind of how I mocked it up. That half a cup oatmeal. Use that one. Bar stools. Alright. Style in here. There's people in their RVs. They're all cramped. They're really missing out on whoosh. Smell of burnt hair again. More. These were buried over a year ago. Looks clear. Yeah, no taste at all. That's good to know. They were buried maybe about a foot of dirt on top of them, so the bottom would have been a couple feet deep. How about that? I think I'll run that through a Brita filter before I drink it, but it tastes fine. Yum! So, in less than 2 weeks, I will be living out here full time. Hey, I can see. It's a miracle! I'm a frickin' genius. Anyway, so yeah, the totes, it started off, okay, this one is full of nuts and bolts, and this one is full of, G.I. Joes and Legos and, important robot stuff and whatever. But then when I was getting ready to load up yesterday, a lot of the totes really weren't full. So I was looking for other things that would fit in there, and it's not necessarily matching what's in there. I don't want to be one of those people that spends 3 years doing a bus conversion and then eventually not use it. Oh, it's starting to feel like home though. I'm liking it. Man, that is a thorn bush. The bees are liking it though. Okay, that's about like 8 feet tall. Just blooms at the very top. Get our close-up detail here. Look at the thorns on this. Now, for reference, that's my hand. That would hurt. I'm glad I took a minute to check that out. Who knows how long that'll last. Some of these haven't opened yet. Let the bees have their blossoms there. It must smell good, they can find it. That is the only one. That's what's weird about this out here is there is a lot of variety out here. It's just, they aren't all just, I think these are mesquite. And I've seen some of these that look like the rabbits had figured out how to knock off the thorn and were eating them. Okay, this one looks like it's gonna bloom. There's this guy, which is entirely different again. That one's going flat. Got something stuck through the sidewall. Yeah, I got one flat tire for sure. Damn. Kind of expected that. I drive it to the road on the flat, to the little road, and change it there so I don't get something in my spare, and then I'll put the one spare on and I'll carry another spare with me. Well, not surprised. So if you're going off grid, how many laptops is too many anyway? Almost done. Okay, so here's the problem. I'm going to assume that's the one. Right through the sidewall. And this is the tire that hit the cactus that I was trying to miss, so that kind of makes sense. Well, that's a stick, not a thorn. I don't think the thorns are strong enough to go through the tire. And then we're going to walk out, take the shovel, clean up all the dead looking bush, and then try to pick a better line coming out. Okay, there's the bus. This is the 16th, Sunday. I think it's the 16th. Just got finished checking the truck. I'm going to change that tire on the right hand side rear when I get out onto the road when I'm past all the cactus, and hopefully I don't pick up any more. The county road is in front of us, runs diagonal to this. And there's the bus. There's the road. There's a fence line up there. My property is nearly to that fence line or thereabouts. Okay, so what we're doing, we pulled off this wheel because it's got that sticking out of the sidewall. Got to try out our jack finally. Seems to work. Sure. Okay. And we'll drop the jack down, put everything back inside. I'm going to try to get as much of this on the inside as I can so I don't have to worry about things blowing around. And we'll be on the road. Also, we filled up our water because we could. Last week this was full. It's to here. So I lasted a whole week plus today on 6 gallons. It says 6.6 to there, so it's probably 6.5 gallon container. So drinking water I can do about 5 gallons a week. 3:53 p.m. Sunday, getting ready to leave the ranch. Thought I was going to leave a lot sooner, but you know how those go. I got the right rear tire replaced. I put one of the old wheels back on. It should be fine. I've got another spare under the truck that I've never looked at, which would be smart to check that out sometime, but haven't done it yet. Eventually, if I do that, I'm going to see if I can put one of the BF Goodrich under the truck for a spare. This was frozen ice when I left home and set it in the cooler. And I don't know if anything in the cooler really needed to be kept cold, but I wanted to have something cold for drinks. And the ice is about 3/4 melted, but so I was just about to dump it out, and I'm like, wait, that's ice water, and this is the desert. I should probably drink that. So it was good. So I drank it down to where the water was gone, and then I just dumped some more water in there. So I'm going to keep a hand on it driving out of here. But for now, I'm going to shut the camera off and just drive. Not much more to say, I don't think. If I come up with something, I'll let you know. Cool. Oh yeah, the jack that I got, I think it was at Harbor Freight, works okay. Had enough lift to get that wheel off the ground. Sinks into the dirt a little bit, but it's got kind of a flat bottom, so that works out fine. Maybe something in the future, give it a bigger base so you could just slide it in. That might work. I left the jack stands in the bus. Hopefully I don't need them for anything. I think I'll go slower going home just because of that wheel. I don't want to run the old tires that fast, so I'll probably go 75 or so. Just chip along. 70, 75 should be okay. And a blowout on the rear isn't quite as bad as a blowout on the front, right?